So, my friends, welcome to our new XRP update video. It's Friday, which means it's time once again to take a look at the XRP chart. We're currently trading at $2.59, and we've seen a massive breakout to the upside here. Finally, you have to say, it was about time that we broke out to the upside here, and especially with a bit more momentum for once. You can't really see it that clearly yet on the daily chart, but if we take a look at the smaller time frames, especially the 4-hour time frame as well. If it would actually load, that would be nice too, but we can definitely see that there's been a lot of movement in the last few days. Of course, that's also because Bitcoin has broken out massively to the upside. We've seen a new Bitcoin all-time high here, and with XRP and the altcoins, we're currently seeing the same picture. The altcoins are pumping, and XRP is going up along with them. So, now we've got the chart here on the 4-hour view. We can set it up now. Here we can also see, okay, finally a bit more volume has come in at last, and that's exactly what we want to see. So, what's next? What's my strategy going forward here? You'll definitely find out in today's update video. But before we get started, go ahead and give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, feel free to join the free Telegram talk and signal group. If you're interested in updates, news, and signals, feel free to join in. You'll find the link for that for free down in the video description, and if you want to buy, trade, or do anything else with XRP, you can of course do all of that with my partner exchange, BingX. Just sign up using the link below in the video description or in the comment section. By doing so, you support the channel and me as well, and you get a top-notch exchange with lower fees and so on. Alright, let's get started. Like I said, Bitcoin. I'm really caught up in the Bitcoin hype right now. Sorry, guys. XRP is currently at $2.58. Since our, signal down here, since our long entry that you all could have taken, we've, pumped massively upwards. The next area was the golden pocket, where, over the past few weeks, we've kept getting rejected again and again between $2.35 and $2.33. And then this upward impulse came, and it's currently continuing. That's definitely a good sign here at this point, I have to say, that this pump has definitely continued, or rather that we've gotten an upward impulse here. My goal has also been clear for weeks now, that we at least break through the $2.65 or even the $2.70 here. Here too, if we just draw a simple line in here, we can see that there's a lot of liquidity here, simply put. Not just because of the one level Fibonacci up here, we can actually just remove that for a moment, but simply because we have 1, 2, 3 massive wicks here, or rather 3 major points where liquidity was pulled out. That means, for now, this is our first target here. If we get rejected up here, then this retest, and we can also draw that in right away, would be down here in this area, where we've been struggling a bit the whole time. Here too, just for the sake of completeness, we can pull the Fibonacci level from our low to our current high, so not all the way up to our top yet. We have to draw it in just as it is. But even here, you can already see that, depending on if we just take the current top, the 0.382 or the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level would be here. And those are the levels I'd like to see retested here. As I said, all of this can still shift. It could also be that we go up towards $2.70. That would actually be even better, because then it would really be a 1-to-1 retest of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So, we definitely need to keep an eye on that, and those would also be kind of the counter levels. That means I wouldn't necessarily go short up here. I would keep taking profits, and if we drop down here, this would be a small long area as another opportunity for us. The higher, the better, because the better it is, the more ideal the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level would be to trade up here or down there. We'll have to take a look and see if it actually works out that way in the end. Otherwise, what else has happened? So, trading. I apologize for this right now, but TradingView is acting up a bit here, probably because it's completely overloaded. Let's stay here on the daily time frame. What is there to say at the moment? Well, we can see that at least a minimal amount of additional volume is coming into the market. That's a positive sign. We definitely need more volume so that this movement can be kept alive. That's how you could put it, I think. So then, the next resistance, just for the sake of completeness, would be up here at about $2.65. And if we break above this level, things could move pretty quickly on the daily chart. We have this next resistance zone up here. Maybe you still remember that. We can also, this red box, we can remove it here and highlight this one up here a bit more. This red candle you see over here caused massive selling pressure back then. We haven't managed to get back up there since. That means, logically, the next target for us, if we get this little dip here, which would definitely be desirable, especially for people who aren't long yet, as it would be another opportunity, Then the next step would be to see a massive candle upwards into the area of $2.90 to just under $3. So the $3 wasn't just randomly picked for the thumbnail, it would actually be a massive move. And then we could say, okay, this here would be the first move. The second move would be up to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at most, and then the third wave would shoot up toward the $3 zone. That would really be huge. We definitely need to keep an eye on that, but in my opinion, those would also be the targets for the next few weeks. On a larger scale, we can also say, okay, that was wave 1, this move, and then wave 2. And if this down here was wave 2, landing perfectly in the golden pocket, then wave 3 is the biggest wave, and we can expect that the $3 mark will be reached in the bigger picture. Of course, there are subwaves within that again, also 5-part waves. And that's why I would say, if we now move up here into the area around $2.65 and get a daily close above that, it would be textbook. Then down to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. As I said, a retest of the old range where we had some issues, and then heading towards $3. That would apply to all altcoins, including of course the altcoins that are connected to it. And of course, I also count HBAR among them. We can take a quick look at that as well. We already talked about it yesterday in the live stream. HBAR is also currently executing a perfect breakout. And here it is already. We already have a higher high here. Yesterday, with the daily candle, it was textbook. Here as well, if a pullback comes, that would be really perfect for us, because then we could go long here again up to the range of 16 to 17 US dollar cents. So keep an eye on that. That's what I'm especially watching for with altcoins right now. The higher they rise, the more likely the retracement can be used. If all of them get a higher high and then a higher low, then it would really be perfect. That's how I imagine it. Otherwise, I'd say that's it from my side. I wish you all a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Feel free to write your opinion in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And otherwise, as I said, feel free to sign up with my partner exchange BingX. That's it from me. Wishing you a great weekend. We'll catch up again next week. Until then, bye-bye, and as always, stay crypto.